Hi everyone, I'm Pat Prokop out here in the heavenly backyard garden. Today is Thursday, April the 19th, and the garden is really coming along. The amaryllis are in full bloom right now. The daylilies are sending up flowerscapes, no blooms yet, but not too far away, and the dahlias are all awakened from their winter's sleep. So what I want to do today is give you a quick tour of the garden. But a lot of people have been asking me, did I take any pictures of the solar eclipse last April 8th? And the answer to that is, yes, I did, right from the heavenly backyard garden. As a matter of fact, I made an animation. I took a picture every 30 seconds for the event time. It was over 300 pictures, and I made an animation of the solar eclipse as seen from Savannah, Georgia, in the heavenly backyard garden. So I'm going to show you that, and I'm also going to show you what I've been looking at with the telescopes in the nighttime sky. This is the spring months, and in the spring months, the Earth at night is looking away from the center of the galaxy to the outer edges of our galaxy and beyond. And beyond our galaxy, billions, I mean billions of other galaxies out there. I got a couple I want to show you that I've been recently working on, and there's more on the way. I'm going to be photographing over the next several weeks, I hope, as long as the sky stays clear above at night. So let's get on with this. Let's take the tour of the heavenly backyard garden first. Then we'll go upstairs and look at those solar and astronomical images. Come along. All right, let's begin the tour. It's a rough tour at that, but these are the lilies that are healthy and green and sending up flowerscapes now. The flowerscapes will be blooming through all the month of May, June, and into July. Just a few of the daylilies right in this area here, more over here. I hope I don't make you too dizzy by turning the camera too fast there. I'm going to try to slow it down a little bit. I'm working on the pond right now. That's why there's no water in it. There's a little leak I'm working on, patching it up. More daylilies over here. And again, what's this? Daylilies, more daylilies. A lot of flowerscapes coming up. You can probably see one right there if you look carefully. And a lot of them. Then over here, I'm getting a little bit more sun and shade, this portion of the garden, so it's almost excellent. It's not almost, it is excellent for the dahlias. And I grow the dahlias in these tomato cages to help support them. And they're waking up from their winter sleep, as you can see. The dahlias usually start blooming in late May, and some of them will be blooming in early May, middle May, but most of them are late May, and a majority of them are from June through September. You get a lot of bang for your buck with these dahlias. Here's more dahlias over here coming up, and I have some canna lilies I started too. More daylilies, a little bit more sunshine in this portion of the garden. There's another scape. See, I put my shadow right on it. There it is. See that scape right there? Shadow's off, shadow's on. That's a daylily. This here is the Asiatic lily garden, and these are yellow spotted lilies and pink spotted lilies. They usually bloom in late April and early May for the yellow ones, and the pink ones, they'll come out in the mid to end portion of May. And I got some dahlia or some daylilies in here as well. Over here, look at this, the amaryllis garden. It is gorgeous, and I'm just enjoying this. They started blooming about 3 weeks ago, and they'll bloom throughout the entire month of April. And when they're done, the agapanthus, or lily of the Nile, will start blooming, and they're mostly light blue, but I have some dark blues and some white agapanthus, or lily of the Nile. And over here, look at this beautiful white, nearly all white amaryllis. Boy, that's a beauty. Okay, over here, more daylilies. Now this area here gets morning sun and afternoon shade, and I'm in the afternoon now. And look at here, more dahlias coming up. Yeah, when it comes to dahlia, about 5 years ago, I had maybe 5 dahlias in the garden, and during the garden tours, everybody was just fascinated with the dahlias, saying, wow, I didn't know you can grow dahlias here in Savannah. And then last year, I had about 60 dahlias, perhaps 50 to 60. This year, I just passed 100. I have about 100 dahlias, so it's going to put on a tremendous show. Dahlias don't like to mess around either. Some of the flowers on the average are about 5 to 6 inches in diameter. On the other hand, there are dinner plate dahlias that are, well, the size of dinner plates. They get about 10 to 12 inches in diameter. So these dahlias are just amazing. And the dahlia itself is not a bulb, it's a tuber, kind of like a potato. And on the tuber, there are little eyes. And right here, here is an eye that is coming up at the moment. And this is the way I would plant this tuber down to about below my fingers will be the soil, above the fingers will be above soil. Over here I have another daylily garden. I expanded from last year, and also my oriental lily gardens on the other side of that black fence there. I used a fence to hold these up because they grow 6 to 7 feet tall. And boy, they put on a lily in July and August that it's extremely fragrant. Beautiful lilies, tall, huge lilies. Now in the front yard, I have deer passing through, so I have to be careful what I plant. But I planted these snapdragons. This is middle April. I planted these in early October, and they bloomed all winter long, off and on. However, as it begins to heat up, they don't like it above 95 degrees. They don't like it above 85 degrees. But anyway, they'll start to wither during the summer. But I keep them moist, and boy, these snapdragons, they've been putting on a show all winter and spring long.
On April 8th, the sun was eclipsed by the moon. It was not a total eclipse here, but about 75% of the sun was eclipsed here in Savannah. I used a somewhat wide field of view telescope with a special solar filter and captured the event. At the same time, the sun was rather active with 2 sunspots, or solar storms. The one near the middle of the solar disk was about twice the size of the Earth. In the heavens during this time of the year, the Earth is looking outward from our galaxy, and this is when we can see numerous other galaxies. For example, this is a group of galaxies known as the Markarian chain of galaxies. These galaxies are anywhere from 30 million light years away. In other words, it took light 30 million years to get here, traveling at the speed of light, which is 186,000 miles a second, to over 100 million light years away. This galaxy right here, M87, contains over 1 trillion stars in itself and contains a super mega black hole in its core. This area is located in the area of the constellation of Virgo. Nearby in the constellation Leo, there is a triplet of galaxies known as the trio in Leo, or the Leo triplet. They contain about 200 billion stars each and are about 30 million light years away. Or in other words, this is what it looked like about 30 million years ago. The light just now getting here. Here's a close-up view of the galaxy at the top, the Hamburger galaxy, showing a massive cloud of obscuring stellar dust. Kind of looks like a hamburger, doesn't it? Here's another galaxy that I photographed between the Leo triplet and Markarian's chain of galaxy, called the Sombrero galaxy, due to its appearance of that of somewhat of a Mexican sombrero hat. It is classified officially, though, as Messier 104 and contains about 250 billion stars.
The galaxies, they just boggle my mind with, looking at each galaxy. The average galaxy, including the Milky Way, we're an average galaxy, has about 200 to 250 billion stars. Yeah, that's right. 250 billion stars per galaxy, and there are trillions of galaxies out there, some of them containing more than 1 trillion stars themselves. So, you go with what you make on that, and the heavens are just filled with majestic wonders. And I hope you enjoyed the tour of the garden. If you would like to support my channel, this is my weather and nature channel. You can look at the links below, buy me a cup of coffee, you can join my Patreon page. I try to put videos up once a month, twice a month, 3 times a month. And if you're more interested in astronomy, I also have my astronomy channel. That gets a little bit more in-depth about how I take the pictures at night and the process I go through and the telescopes that I use and so forth. A little bit more in-depth coverage. That's on my Pat's Heavenly Backyard Astronomy channel. But you know, I love my coffee. You can always buy me a cup of coffee, $2 for a cup. That's a bargain at today's prices. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the garden. The garden is going to be coming up alive over the next several months, and I post a lot of my garden pictures on my Facebook and Instagram pages, and there are the links somewhere on the screen right there for you, probably down here, for those pages. They're in the description box below as well. And if you have any comments, please leave your comments, as I enjoy reading your comments and try to answer each and every one of them. So with that being said, enjoy the tour, and I hope you enjoyed the tour, and I'll see you later.